Hello everyone, welcome to the BookVenturist. Chapter 4, The League of the Scarlet Pimpernel. At Fisherman's Rest, Sir Andrew Ffoulkes, Lord Antony Dewhurst were present along with the aristocratic French Comtesse with their two children who had just escaped the dangers of France. Meanwhile, the two strangers had finished their game. One of them stood from the chair, took a glance around him and muttered the words, "All safe." Then his companion crouched, went under the bench and stayed hidden. The stranger went out of the coffee room with a loud good night. No one at the dining table noticed this person hiding under the bench. They were relieved to be alone. "Alone at last," said Lord Antony jovially. Everyone was enjoying their dinner. Comtesse de Tournay was worried about the fate of her husband, Count de Tournay, who remains a prisoner in the hands of French revolutionaries. Sir Andrew Ffoulkes said, "Madam, trust in God, but also a little trust in your English friends, who would bring the Count soon as they have brought you today." The Countess replied, "I have the fullest confidence in you and your friends, sir. Your fame has spread throughout France. I would not have left my husband, but I left France only for my children. I should not have left him." And the poor man had completely broken down. Suzanne ran up to her mother and consoled her. There was a deep silence. Suzanne said to Andrew, with confidence, "I trust you. I know you will bring my dear father safely to England just as you brought us today." To which he replied, "It all happened because of a great leader who organized your escape." Comtesse said, "Who is your leader? I want to meet him and thank him for all he has done for us." Lord Antony said, "It is impossible because the Scarlet Pimpernel works in the dark and his identity is known only to his followers under a secret oath." Suzanne asked, "The Scarlet Pimpernel? Why such a strange name?" Sir Andrew's eyes shone with enthusiasm and he said, "It is the name of the humble English wayside flower. It is the name chosen to hide the identity of the best and bravest man in the world. Every time a royal escapes, the French prosecutor receives a paper with the sign of the little red flower on it." Comtesse asked, "Why should your leader and you all spend your money and risk your lives to save the French who are nothing to you?" Lord Antony replied jovially, "It is a sport. We love the risk and the adventure involved." But the Comtesse didn't agree to this reason. Suzanne asked, "How many men are there in your league?" He replied, 20, 1 to command and 19 to obey the leader and rescue the innocent. The Comtesse said, "May God protect you all. In France, even the women have been bitter against the aristocrats than the men. There was a woman, Margaret St. Just, who denounced the Marquis de St. Cyr and his family to the guillotine." "Margaret St. Just?" Lord Tony was shocked. The Comtesse said, "You may know her. She was a leading actress of the Comédie Française and she married an Englishman recently. You must know her." Lord Tony said, "Lady Blakeney is the most fashionable woman in London and wife of the richest man in England. We all know her." Suzanne said, "She studied with me at the convent in Paris. We came to England together to learn English. I like her very much. I cannot believe she did something wicked to the Marquis de St. Cyr family." Sir Andrew said, "Why should she denounce this family? There must be some mistake." The Comtesse said, "Margaret St. Just's brother is a Republican. There was a fight between him and Marquis de St. Cyr. There is no mistake. Have you not heard this story?" Lord Tony said, "Madam, I heard these rumors, but no one in England would believe it. Sir Percy Blakeney, her husband, is a very wealthy man and an intimate friend of Prince of Wales. Lady Blakeney leads both fashion and society in London, and she wouldn't have done this. The Comtesse said, "That may be. I wish to never meet Margaret St. Just while I stay in this beautiful country." Lord Antony looked uncomfortable. He whispered, "At what time do you expect Sir Percy and Lady Blakeney?" "Any moment, my lord," whispered Jellyband in reply. As they spoke, they heard a sound of wheels and horses. The stable boy announced, "Sir Percy Blakeney and his lady has arrived." Hope you were amused to know about the members of the League of Scarlet Pimpernel. Subscribe to the BookVenturist not to miss the next episode of the Scarlet Pimpernel. Ta-ta! Bye-bye!